Good morning class, welcome back to our second session of our learning today, right? So it's me again, teacher Vankongkea. As you know already, for second session, every Friday we are going to study our book is Grammar Planet 2. So this time teacher want you to practice some exercise with teacher regarding with our grammar from the previous day is article. As you know already, article we have three kinds of using, right? That we have a, and the, and all of that one is different type of using in the sentence, right? Okay, so right now let's practice exercise with teacher all together, and don't forget to write down our exercise into your notebook also. So right now let's start with teacher all together. Okay, so today teacher have to practice for you that related with our grammar is article, right? Okay, so our practice today, the first one we have complete the following sentence with a, and the. As you know already, we use with what? Great. So we use with consonant, right? And we use with vowel, and the we use with like a person or thing, right? Okay, so I hope that you still remember all of that one. And right now, let's do the exercise with teacher all together. So, the first one that I told you earlier, that you need to complete the sentence in here that teacher have today from number 1 until number 6, right? And the second practice is here, right? That you need to fill in the blanks with either a, and the. So, regarding with our practice today is related with our grammar article, right? Okay, so now let's have teacher to complete into our sentence all together. Okay, so now let's move to here. Okay, so number one is Danny wanted new bicycle for Christmas, right? Okay, so this one, as you know already, new. So new start beginning letter N, right? So it's related with beginning letter N. You need to use with a, and, or the. Great. So we need to use with a, right? Okay, because and this one is consonant, right? Okay, so Danny wanted a new bicycle for Christmas. So now let's move to number 2. Jennifer tastes birthday cake her mother had made, right? Okay, so in this sentence, can you guess it? What is the article that we need to put in here? Great. So the article that we need to put in here is the, right? Okay, so Jennifer tastes the birthday cake her mother had made, right? Okay, so now let's move to number 3. Is the children have new teacher called Mr. Green. So in this sentence, can you guess it? What is the article that we need to put in here again? Great. So the article that we need to put in here is again, because this one is consonant, right? Okay, so now let's move to number 4. Dad turn on radio to listen to news, right? So this one we have 2 blank that you need to complete. Use the article that you need to use that one to complete into the sentence. So the one that we need to complete in here, can you guess it? We need to put it a, and, or the. Great. So this one we need to put with the, right? Okay, and this one we need to use with the also, right? Okay, so this one is Dad turn on the radio to listen to the news, right? Okay, so now let's move to number 5. Alex is in Boston study for MBA. As you know already, MBA. So what is the article that we need to put it? Great. So we need to put an, right? An MBA, right? Okay, so now let's move to the last sentence. The teacher read interesting article from the newspaper. So interesting. Interesting, this one is beginning letter I. So as you know already, I is related with vowel, right? So how many vowel that we have? Great. So we have 5 letter A, E, I, O, U. So letter I, this one is vowel. That's why we need to use with and. Very good. So teacher will write in here. The teacher read an interesting article from the newspaper, right? Okay, so I hope that my answer and your answer is the same. And don't forget to write down this one into your notebook. So right now, let's move to second practice with teacher all together. Okay, so here is our second practice that you need to read this one. After that, you need to complete article that we have a, and the. So now let's have teacher to complete this one all together. Okay, so let's start. I went to the, very good, the airport at 6 a.m. yesterday. As you know already, a.m. is refer to morning, but in the afternoon we use with p.m., right? Okay, I had to catch what? A fly, right? Okay, I had to catch a flight to Paris. The lines at the, very good, the airport were very long, so I had to wait what, everyone? Great, so I have to wait a long time, right? Okay, so once the plane took off, I tried to get some sleep, but I couldn't. Then I eat what? Great, so I eat a pretty good meal. So she told me that, great, so she told me that the pilot of the airplane was friend. So now let me read again for you. I went to the airport at 6 a.m. yesterday. I had to catch a flight to Paris. The lines at the airports were very long, so I had to wait a long time. Once the plane took off, I tried to get some sleep, but I couldn't. Then I ate a pretty good meal. She told me that the pilot of the airplane was friend. So here is our practice for today, and teacher hope that you understand our lesson for today, and teacher know for today, and teacher hope that you can use our grammar article to correct way, right, of using. So now it's time for our second session, and see you again on Monday. Goodbye everyone, and enjoy your holiday.
Bye.